All right. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the training. Let's see. Kyan, welcome back. Hey, Patrick, welcome back, my friend. Let's see. Happy Monday. Let's see. Let's do a little link test here, everybody. Want to make sure everyone can get this. Just gonna put a little link in here. Let me know if you can get that link out of the chat. That would be awesome.
All right, let me check. It can't be copied, but you can click on the link. I think that's a good start.
Okay. Um, so if you click on it, then it should open up in a new window.
Yeah, it's gonna open a new tab.
But you just can't copy it. Like even if you
Yeah.
right click or anything like that, it won't let you either, I guess.
Yeah, there's no three dots or anything. So
Oh,
weird.
okay.
Maybe I'll report this to Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah. I see the three dots in the chat that I sent in the good morning chat, but anything else like the chat that you had there
Mhm.
and the note taker from the Deshawn, it's not showing up.
How about this one here? I put this one in. This is for the it might be the old one, but I don't know if it's old or new. It's for the Dubb partner coaching link. Just wonder if that one works.
Yeah, that's an old one.
Okay.
Yeah, I can click on the link, but not to copy it. At least at least people can click on the link and
Yeah.
it's gonna open new in a new
Uh,
tab from their browser, and then from there people can register. So
okay.
it's a good thing.
Okay. You want to rejoin it or you want me to upgrade you?
Um, I think yeah, you can upgrade me from here if ever.
Okay, let's see. There we go.
Join us back.
Cool. Thanks for checking that, Nina. Let's see. Cool, everybody. Well, Patrick, welcome back, my friend. How are you? Happy Monday. Anything going on, Patrick? Do you want to unmute and say hi?
All good, Rob. How you doing?
Good, good, good. Anything you want to see today? Anything on your mind in particular?
Nope. Just going through the functions again.
Sweet. Okay. Well, hey, we're
I
happy
like
to
the
do
repetition of it.
it. Cool. Well, welcome into your Dub Gym session. Let's see who else came in. Let's see. Lonnie. Hey, Lonnie. Is this I believe you're returning, Lonnie, right? I'm pretty sure you're returning. Maybe I could be wrong. Hi, Lonnie.
Hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, is this your first time in here or you're returning?
I jump on as much as I can just so that I don't miss anything.
Okay, cool. What's your industry again, Lonnie? What do you do?
Real estate.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Where are you at in the world?
I'm in Hawaii.
Oh, nice. Beautiful out there, obviously.
Yes.
What island are you on up there?
I'm on the Big Island.
Oh, very cool. Do
Yeah.
you buyers, sellers, FSBOs, expireds, all the above, or who do you normally work with?
So I was in the beginning, I was strictly buyers. I had this kind of closed out mindset to only help buyers, but
Yeah.
lately, I tease everyone that the real estate god said, you're gonna do some listings too. So I have a bunch of sellers. So I have buyers, sellers, and also I'm going into my navigating agent attraction. So
Okay.
yeah.
Very cool. Well, that's awesome. That's pretty sweet. Well, listen, thanks for coming in. We have a let's see. I guess if we have the new link for the new year, I'm not sure if we do for the real estate one for Wednesdays. Um, we can maybe pop that in the chat if we have it because Lonnie, every Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. So that would be what, 3 hours, 8:30, I think your time. Is we do a real estate focused webinar that Darius, our co-founder, runs every Wednesday. So if you haven't had a chance to pop into that, it's pretty cool.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love that link. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. And thanks for coming in.
Yes.
Um, and let's see, David, how are you, David? David Steele. You can hear me okay, David? If you want to say hi.
How you doing?
Good. Good.
So I'm brand new to Dubb, but I'm pretty tech savvy. I have a couple questions. How does the Go High Level integration work? Are you familiar?
Uh yeah, so if you want to jump in on this a little bit, but as far as do we have the button inside Go High Level or is that only follow up boss? I'm trying to remember what we have inside Go High Level.
Um, I think we do have both,
Hmm.
Like if you need to have the integration with Go High Level, first you need to download the Dubb Chrome extension and then import your contacts from Go High Level to Dubb so that we'll get the contact level tracking if the person watched or clicked or viewed the video. And there's a I think you need to connect it in the marketplace. I'm gonna send you the tutorial on how to get that integration. Yeah, I'll send you an email, David.
Okay.
Mhm.
Couple other things. What's the difference between branding and a landing page? So do I have to buy the higher end program to see the pages like I see in the demos before I enrolled?
You mean like the without the Dubb advertising at the bottom and everything with your logo and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd get the I think on the free one,
I'm not on the free one, I'm on the paid one, but there's two paid versions.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you upgraded. Pro and Pro Plus. I think Pro Plus offers the the change in the URL, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to change the I think the domain, the custom if you want that level, the custom domain, I think you can do that in the Pro Plus plan. But if you're okay with just the your company logo in the video landing page and no the branding in the like the ads type of branding below the video, yeah, you can turn that off in the customization section. So let me just try to share my screen in here. Let's see
So
if
I can have like my calendar and things like that on my page
yeah, yeah.
with
If you
the
haven't booked a time with our team for that optimization call, I'm gonna put that in the
I have a
chat.
call later.
Oh, no.
Ah,
Okay, cool. That's probably it then. Yeah.
Another
yeah.
another another question. Suppose I'm using this for a month or two or 3 months, and I decide I want to go a different direction. But I've sent out some videos or some things. What happens to those? Are they still are all the links still active? They're not redirected or anything like that, right?
Mm-mm, right.
Mm.
They will
Yeah.
still be in the they will still be in the in your Dub account. You will just not see the tracking if they watch or click because that will automatically be downloaded in the free version.
Okay, but they'll still work.
Yes, it will still work.
Okay.
The links will still work.
Um, I think. I think that's what they had. Can you tell me about your LinkedIn integration? What does it actually show up as? Am I sending these um, as a just a regular LinkedIn message?
Yeah, I'll show you. It looks like this. It
And
look-
can I send them to my first level connections? No problem.
yeah, yeah, that's what you how you want to do it. You want to connect first. Can you see my screen, David?
Yep.
Yeah, so just connect with everybody first. Then once you're connected, and most people connect, click message, and then see the little Dubb button should show up here in a second. Let me refresh. We have an integration with LinkedIn, so um, there it is. See it right there?
Hmm.
When you click here, you go in here, it'll open up the Chrome extension recorder, and then you can scroll through your videos. So you find the video that you want, just click insert, and then you can highlight this and change it to whatever you want to change it to, like personalize the text or anything. And when you send it, I don't know if I have a little bug here, but typically when you send it, they won't see this. They'll see the animated preview, which would look like something like this. So that's what they would normally see. I don't know why for some reason it's shown as a link for me right now, but typically it shows the preview. Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what they should see. I maybe have some little bug or something. I'm not sure why. It usually shows the preview, but imagine something
And
that
so in
looks,
order to make this work, am
yeah.
I'm using a Chrome plugin?
Yes. Yep. You'll get the Dubb Chrome extension and then you'll pin it up here at the top. And once you have it there, you'll see the little Dubb button right here. And if you have Gmail or Outlook 365, you'll see the little shortcut in here too. So in Gmail, it'll be right down here. And then in Outlook 365, it'll be in add-ins.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your industry, David? What do you do?
I do a few different things. I do a ton of nonprofit work and work with nonprofits.
Okay.
I have a marketing agency,
Okay.
and I also have a an enzyme website.
Oh wow. What are you using Dub for? Like, what's the use case for you for Dub?
I just want to see how easy it is for video to work within integrations. It's more of just an experiment,
Yeah.
in particular on LinkedIn, but it also can't affect, the other tools that I use on LinkedIn. So
Sure.
you always have to be careful because I can't get someone's account shut down.
Oh, got
Um,
it.
and I'm hoping I don't have to go to the Pro Plus
Mhm.
because if I did that with multiple customers, it would get expensive. And
Yeah.
you have any kind of agency packages?
We don't have any kind of white label stuff we do. The closest thing we have is just our partner links that we share. So when you have your Dub partner link, we do a 30% recurring com. And then an additional 10%. So it's a two-level thing that we do. So when you get a Dub account, it creates a referral link, and then you would share that link. And then someone subscribes 30%. And then if that person who subscribed through your link has their own link, they do their own thing, you get another 10%. So it's a simple two-level one that we do.
Got you.
Yeah, it's just a little tougher for us to white label it just because everything's so we have our team and everything. It's just not as easy to kind of replicate that. If that
Right.
makes sense.
On the Pro Plus, though, then I don't have to have the branding there if I don't want it. Right.
Yeah, well, you can with Pro, you can just go inside the it's inside settings. I'll have to have you send you the tutorial, but it's inside settings where you can just uncheck it, and at the bottom it won't have the dub block down there. It'll have your own stuff, and that's
I
on Pro.
was thinking about sending a New Year's message out to all my previous clients,
Yeah.
telling them about some of the new services I offer in video.
Yeah, no, that'd be cool. You can do a lot of different styles, like the stuff we're going to cover right now in the training. I go over kind of the different styles that you can do and the kind of the best ones for whatever strategy. And it's really just about delivering the visual in a different way, which is pretty neat. But you also want to be, pretty straightforward in what it's about. We always talk about the hook and everything that I'm going to get into in a second. So yeah,
Got you.
cool. Anything else on your mind, David?
Um, Probably, but I haven't had the training yet, so I won't
Yeah,
take all your time.
yeah, that's
I'll
cool.
kind of go through it.
Yeah.
I think you answered the bigger question.
Okay. Well, cool. Well, it was good to meet you, David. And if you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat along the way.
Okay.
Sweet. Let's see. Raymond. Hey, Raymond. How are you? Raymond, I think you're returning, right? Your name looks familiar. It definitely looks familiar, but I could again be wrong. Raymond, can you hear me okay? You can unmute if you want to and say hi. If not, you can say hi in the chat. And let me know if you want to put a one in the chat there if you're returning, or a two if you're new. Two if you're returning, one if you're new. Hey, Raymond.
I've only been on the original training.
Oh, nice. Have you had Dub for a while or?
No, just like a week.
Oh, okay. Not even that long. Yeah. What do you do, Raymond? What's your industry?
Real estate.
Oh, cool. What part of the country?
I'm by Palm Beach. I'm in Singer Island, Riviera Beach.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, really, really pretty. What have you done video before? Is this your first time kind of jumping into this, or you kind of have experience with it?
Oh, I have a YouTube channel and that I use that, but I haven't really done video like this. But it was interesting. I talked to someone today and they said, I've seen your video. I feel like I know you. And
Yeah.
that's a seller. I deal mostly with sellers, so it's pretty interesting.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a lot of the times when you make enough of them, it happens to us a lot where, hey, I saw you in that YouTube video or saw you talking about that, or even people that use Dub the most are obviously the relationship businesses like, real estate, mortgage, insurance, coaching, like I pretty much recruiting. I mean, you can put
Yeah.
anything across the board when someone hears you and sees you, it makes a little bit of a difference. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to meet you, Raymond. If you have any questions, let me know. But I'm going to run through kind of the basics in here from the A to Z, and I'll kind of mention like this is good for real estate, this is good for this, so you kind of be able to get a lot of that. And then if you want to watch the training, I think it's usually later in the day, typically, if not the next morning. It's our YouTube support channel that has these trainings. So if you
Okay.
want to go back and say, hey, I want to see that part about that, you can go back there. I put the link in the chat. If you just click on it in there, it should open up a new tab and then just save it for later.
Yeah. No worries. All
Cool.
right. Thanks, man.
Good to meet you, Rim. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool. Well, let me do this. Let me share my screen and let's pop in and let's check this stuff out. And again, if anybody has any questions, feel free to prop them in the chat there and we will reconvene on the other side. All right, here we go. So when we first think about Dub, one of the biggest things we want to think about is before we even make a video, what's the hook? We talk about it all the time here when we do our own ads, when we do our videos. what's the hook? Why is someone going to want to stop and click on this thing? So from before we think about what kind of visual video we want to make, you notice here I'm holding up, it says, what's the hook? If you use any kind of AI, like you use a ChatGPT, Grok, Gemini, if you use Auto within Dubb, so within the Dubb dashboard, we have chat with Auto right up here at the top. So you can either use this or ChatGPT or whatever, but you want to ask and say, explain to the AI, look, this is the industry that I'm in. Here's my ICP, my ideal client profile. Here's why I'm reaching out. Here's what I want them to do. I need a hook. So if you can give me 20 5 to 6 word hooks that I can use in emails, video scripts, things like that, explain it. The AI is going to give you the list and then just go through it. And the reason I say 5 to 6 words is because that fits into this little typing area here, which I'll explain in a second, but also into your subject line of your emails or your text messages. So it's shorter and it's to the point. And when the AI gives it to you, just give it the human pass, put it in your own voice, but it'll give you some good suggestions. Um, in terms of the style of video that you want to record, there's a number of ones you can do. So the first one here is recorded with the basic website recorder, the webinar, the webcam inside of Dubb, and I have the Dubb mobile app on my phone, and there's a whiteboard feature where you can type. So once you have that, you're able to hold it up to the camera and do what I'm doing here, and you have that hook right there written on the whiteboard. Very straightforward. So this style is really good for one-to-one, one-to-many. Could be updates. You could be introducing yourself to someone. It could be a referral. It could be a change in something you want someone to know about. This is a very straightforward way for them to see the message and then want to click on it. The last part of details is when you record a Dubb video, the first 3 seconds is going to repeat as an animated preview, like you see right here. So whatever you're doing for the first 3 seconds, that's what's going to show. You can technically, inside of the Dubb platform, use a little slider with editing, and you can choose a different part of the video that you want to be the first 3 seconds, or you can upload your own thumbnail. But for efficiency purposes, when you hit record, just know it's going to be doing its thing. So this is one of the styles right here. Now there's also a style that you can do from the same webcam, and you can put a virtual background behind you. So this is really good for, profiles that you see right here, articles that you want to share, company websites. You can even put properties behind you like this, where I'm also holding up the whiteboard with the address, or it's a fun fact about this property or something to do with that. So they can visually see that behind you. So if someone's interested, screenshot it, put it behind you. And then you can also do something like this, where you can have someone's profile behind you, and you can still have that hook in that question right there. So you can use just the virtual background, or you can use just the phone, or you can do a combination of both when you're holding that up. But it's all about context and the hook, and why do they want to click on it. Now, another visual kind of video you can record is something like this. And this is a screen recording video. So this is with the Dubb Chrome extension, which is a browser-based screen recorder. Just Google Dubb Chrome extension. It's a 3-step process to pin it right up here at the top in the browser. And this is a browser recorder. So any website you want to be on top of is a bubble, square, pointing things out. This is a great tool to use. As you can see, I've used the annotations here pointing at the bubble, but I also have an additional message I've added. So like we just saw with the webcam where I'm holding up the Dubb mobile app with the whiteboard, I'm doing the same thing right here. So they know it's a market update. I could have just waved like this, and that's great. But why not take it additionally deeper that there's been a big change in the market? Or maybe there's been a rate drop or something, right? So whatever your industry is, use the whiteboard to have a little bit more of a message right inside there. Now, we also have another screen recorder that's the Dubb desktop app. The Dubb desktop app is not inside the browser. It's like a little drone that flies over everything on the computer. So the Chrome extension that you just saw is browser-based. This can go on top of websites, videos, documents, Canvas slides, whatever you want. So it's a little more nuanced. You can also record in clips. You can use pre-recorded videos. We're going to cover that in a little bit. But two kinds of screen recorders. Chrome extension, which is browser-based, desktop app, which goes on top of everything. And then you also have the mobile app. So the mobile app does a lot of cool stuff. So you can have a virtual background behind you. Maybe someone's interested in a property. You're out and about, screenshot it, put it behind you, put the address right there, and you can send it right to them. Same thing for other industries, websites, screenshots of an action. Maybe someone filled out a form. You also can do something like this. You can introduce yourself to someone, or you can put the hook above your head that we talked about. Remember the hook? You can type it up here, type it below, move it around, any font, any size, color, whatever you want. The mobile app also has a really cool function called picture in picture, which is really cool for property walkthroughs because you can physically be where you're going to be and you can narrate through something and it puts it right on the screen. If you're not in real estate, this is really good for, events, live events that you're at. You could also pull up a website on your computer, grab it here, and lean in as you're showing the computer and you're on the screen saying, "Hey, I saw your website here," or "Hey, I saw your profile." Even if you sat down with someone, if you were in person and you wanted to do a testimonial, you could have someone sit down across from you, pull your thing up here, and it's like you're interviewing them, talking to them. So you could do something cool like that. But regardless of the style that you pick, it's really about when they click on it, what happens then? Well, they're brought to a customized landing page called a preset, and it's going to have your logo to the top left, the video you've recorded here in the middle, and then playlist videos that will play right after the video is concluded, and they'll seamlessly go right into it. Now, the power of the playlist is more information, more education on what you're trying to show them. But also, it gives you the ability to record a video one time, basically your pitch video. You record it once, minute and a half, about what you do, why someone should work with you, go with your product or services. That way, it frees you up in the initial video that you make to the outreach to the one person to the group to really focus on that hook that we talked about. It's about the hook, the value, and then get out and have them take an action at the end. You even can hint that the next video is going to be about what you do, your products and services, all that good stuff, because the initial video is about that value and that challenge and that thing you want to address. The initial video should be, shorter, like 30, 40 seconds, get right into it and get out. And the evergreen one, the one you record once about what you do, a minute and a half is pretty good. And then if you have video testimonials, this is a really good spot for them because it kind of closes the loop there. It closes the loop where somebody can learn about what's happening, learn about you and your services, and then
Hey,
see people that have done that service and really want
you're
to.
done already?
Let me, somebody's not on mute. Hold on one second. Let me mute somebody here. There we go. I think everybody's on mute now. Okay. And then on the page as well, you also have your call to action buttons below here, your CTAs. So what do you want someone to do after they've consumed the content? Do you want them to book a time in your calendar? Probably the most, valuable and popular button in sales. Do you want them to email you back? Do you want them to fill out a form? Do you want to link to an external form? If you're in real estate, do you want to link to more properties that are similar to the ones that they saw? Do you want them to leave you a review? Do you want them to reply with a video? A lot of different options you have down here. If you have multiples, I would go in order of importance from left to right. And this reply with video button right here, this is really good for getting video testimonials if you don't have them. So what you would do is you record a video and you would have this button below it, reply with video. And the cool thing about it is when you send them a video, you'd say, "Hey, this is Rob. Listen, thanks so much for using Dubb. We appreciate your business. We'd love to get a video testimonial from you. All you need to do is click the reply with video button below. You don't have to download anything. And let me know, what have you enjoyed about the platform?" And then they send that video back to you. You get a notification inside of Dubb that you have a video reply. And then you would put it right here and make it part of your playlist. And this is the nice loop that you want right here. Have your AI assistant, Sia, your sales interactive assistant. Now, you don't have to have this on the page. It's not a necessity, but we've had good feedback from people that have it on here. Just a button inside of Dubb. So over here to the right, you can create up to 20 FAQs. 3 of them will show. They can ask the AI a question because someone might be thinking about booking a time, but they want to know some answers right away. And, in the society that we live in today, we're all pretty impatient just because information is so quick. So over here, it's going to give the answer, and then it's going to push for your desired outcome. In this case, it's booking a time in my calendar. So it wants to keep the momentum going. Now, the AI is educated with individual website links that you can enter inside of Dubb. It will physically learn what's in text on the pages. And you also can upload a PDF as well. So you can do one or the other or both, and then the AI will become educated on what you do. Now, these pages in general, these preset landing pages, you want to have different preset landing pages for different parts of your audience. So if you're in real estate and you work with buyers and sellers, you want to have a page for buyers and a page for sellers. Same thing in coaching and consulting, the different industries, recruitment, employers and candidates if you work with both, financial services, different, investing to other parts of the financial services and investing, mortgage, insurance, there's splits in every industry. So if you're on a paid plan with Dubb and you just got on one, get on your optimization setup and they'll help you set up the pages and the buttons and you'll be good to go. And obviously all of it's tracked. Did someone open the email? Did they get on the page here? Did they just view the page? Did they watch the video? If they did, what's the watch percentage? Did they click on any buttons? Did they interact with the AI? All of it will help you follow up in a really good way. Now, as far as recording the different styles that we saw here, this is the first one here we're going to look at. So this is the basic website recorder. So inside the Dubb platform, right up here at the top is your little red camera icon. When you click on this here, it's going to open up your webcam. Now, when it's opened up, you got a couple options here. So the first one we're going to look at is getting the Dubb mobile app on your phone. And I'm going to show you the whiteboard option that I was holding up in that example. So when you have the Dubb mobile app on your phone here, Dubb app, you're going to click this little square button at the top. It's right there with the little person. When you select that there, that is where you're going to type. And that's all I was doing before, was typing the hook, type it, turn it, just like this. And that's all you have to do. Now, if you want to use the virtual background, just go below, select virtual background, and then all you do is go below here, go to your photos, and then you're going to upload into this area any screenshots that you have. So the screenshots would again be of properties, articles, company websites, screenshots of an action someone took, whatever is going to give context. Upload them into here. It creates a little library for you, and then just choose the one that you want. Select it, and then it's going to put it behind you. And then from here, you can either do something like this, where it's just a virtual background, or you can do both, like we saw before, like this, or one or the other. Now, when you have the virtual background, just make sure you have a good front light. I have a ring light here, but you can also have natural light or both. I would keep your arms within your shoulders here. If you start going out here, you're going to go into the soup. So I would keep them in here like that. And, if you have nothing behind you, it always helps. But we've really done a good job, the team did, improving the virtual background on the sides. So it should be pretty good. Now, you also have as an option, you have a teleprompter available. So to use the teleprompter across any of the recording tech that we have, you first have to have a script saved inside Dubb. So inside the Dubb platform, right here, over here under assets, right over here to the left, assets, scripts right here. So you can go in here. This is where you can start a new script, give it a title, add it in here, save it, right? This is where you would do that. So you just need a saved script inside of Dubb. And once you do, then you can access it. So to access the teleprompter, click up here at the top, right in here, and then either scroll to find the one you want, or you can search for it by title, which I've done right here. And then once you have it, you're going to choose your speed. So right here, you can go up and down. You can hit the play button, see if you like the speed. You can back the text off, or you can zoom it in if you'd like. Now you also can edit the script. See this little edit button right here, right there? If I click this here, I can go in here, make any changes I want, and then click save. So you can edit on the fly right here if you want to do that. Also, in terms of the recording itself, I'm going to do everything here at once. I'm going to hit the virtual background, and I'm also going to use the mobile app as well. So let me line this up. I'm going to use everything all at once. So here we go. Hook, teleprompter, virtual background. Here we go. Hi, this is Rob from Dubb. We are the sales operating system. We use video, automation, and contact management to create connections, conversations, and conversions. And I can hit the pause button, stop the recording, click it again, and it will keep going. I also can delete it right here. If I click the red X, it'll say, are you sure you want to do this? And then you also can save the video into the Dubb platform by clicking the check mark. So I'm going to close the teleprompter by tapping that there. It's going to close it. And now I'm going to save this into the platform. So this is one of the very basic ways you can communicate. Holding up the phone with the message and the hook, having the virtual background behind you, or doing a combination of both. And if you didn't do any of that, if you're just waving and smiling, that's way better than just sending a text-based message. So I'm going to click the check mark here. It's going to save it into the platform. So anytime you save a Dubb video into the platform, it's going to take you to the video edit page inside of here, which is what this is right here. Now I'm going to choose a different video in the video library just because this is still going to be transcoding, but here's the video. And when you want to edit the title, you can click the pencil icon at the top, change it to whatever you want to change it to, click the save button, and it's saved. You also can download any video you save into Dubb. You can download the MP4 version of it, which is great because the social media platforms love the MP4 files if you want to upload those. So you can download an MP4 here. Over here to the right, you can preview in a separate window what this video looks like on your preset landing page. So you click this here, opens up in a new tab, and you can check it out to see if you like how it looks. And then also over here, there's a drop down. See how it says Rob's preset with a check mark? That means that that's my default preset. So anytime I record a video, that preset landing page that you just saw will always be attached to it, unless I change it. So if I have multiple presets made, I can scroll and find the one that I want, just click on it, and it'll change everything about the background. So I have the ability to do that too. If you have a YouTube channel, you can upload it to YouTube. And you have analytics on this page. So we have a little digital AI coach here called Kyra. So when you make your videos, if you want immediate feedback, just click generate and it will give you feedback on delivery analysis, effectiveness, professionalism. They have all these different kind of criteria. It'll give you feedback on visuals and content as well. And then over here to the right under activity, you can filter by what you want to see. Is it email clicks? Is it video views? Is it page views? Is it any of the CTA button clicks? You can have all of them here or just pick out the ones that you want and you can follow up in a really smart way. You also have a details tab, and this details tab will always remind you these are the buttons below your video. This is the AI sales assistant you have on your page. These are the playlist videos that will play after your video. And you can make changes here, right here, if you'd like to, adding or deleting those different things. You also have an editing tab. So any video that you save into Dubb, you can edit. You can hit the play button. You also can drag the timeline to whatever point you'd like. Let's just say I want to cut a part out of this video. I'm going to hit the play button or drag it to my first cut point. Let's say it's right here. I'm going to select the scissor icon. Now it splits it in two. And then I'm going to drag it to the second cut point. Let's say it's right there, scissors. And now I've got three pieces. So which one would I like to get rid of? Well, whatever's highlighted in orange. So let's say it's right there. I would click delete the trash can and it's gone. And if I want to bring things back before I hit save, I would click the undo button. Undo, 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 and I'm right back to where I started. We also have a design tab. So this tab here is like I was explaining in the beginning. When you hit record with Dubb, the first 3 seconds repeats. You can change that right here if you want to. So you can drag this to a different interesting part of the video visually if you like it better. Click create thumbnail, or you can upload your own thumbnail. Now, from a sending perspective, we recorded a video, we have it on a preset landing page, we have our buttons, everything we want. So to send this out, just open up a compose. Make sure you have the word video in the subject line right here in the beginning. It's the first thing that they see. It's rare that people see that. Then you want to have your hook we talked about, a little bit of text, and then you can add the video in. Now you can add it in a couple ways. One is going to be from inside the platform where we just were. There's always a big blue share and send button whenever you click on a video inside of Dubb. So when you click this here, put the email in to get that tracking. You can add a little personalization text at the top of the video if you'd like. Copy for email, and it's just a copy and paste, just like that. You can see the banner right there at the top. Now, if you want to use a shortcut, you have it available in Gmail and Outlook 365. In Gmail right here at the bottom, you see the little Dubb symbol here. This button is here because of the Dubb Chrome extension we're going to look at in a second, which is a screen recorder. When it's there and logged in, this little button shows up. So when you click it, you can scroll through your video library like I'm doing right now, find the video you want, click advanced options, put the email in for tracking, add a little personalization text if you want to, and just insert the video and it will pop it in just like that. Now, from a screen recording perspective, what would that look like? So right here is a Dubb Chrome extension screen recording of a website. So you can use this for any site you want. You can also use it to reach out on LinkedIn, which is what I'm going to use right now as an example. But again, this could be anything browser-based. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the Chrome extension button up here at the top. It's going to open up the Chrome and it's going to put me on the page. So there I am right here. So whatever page you're on, you want to think about the size, shape, and placement of your webcam. So size-wise, you can grab the edge and make it, you can move it up and down like this for a custom size. I wouldn't go too big because what's the point of showing your screen if you're going to cover it? I would go probably maybe about right here. Then you also can choose your shape, whatever shape you want to be. So depending on the site that you're on, if it's more angular, you may want to be a little more angular. LinkedIn uses circles. I'm going to stay in a circle. And then you want to think about your placement. Where do I want to put myself? So I'm going to put myself right next to Ruben, right here. I also can zoom myself in if I want a tighter frame in here, back it up if I'd like. I can physically move myself around inside here if I want to. I also have the ability to come over here and turn my camera off. If I just want to do an audio walkthrough for someone, maybe I already know them, they're not a prospect or a client, maybe. You also can technically use your headshot as well if you want to. But being live is pretty great. And you can also put a virtual background inside the bubble here if you would like to do that as well. We also have an annotation tool that you can use right over here during the recording. You either can use it before you hit record, line the arrows up if you want to show something, or use it during. You have a teleprompter available as well. This one's different. This one you can move around like this. You also can manipulate the sides like this too. So different than the one we just saw on the webcam. But when you have it here, you want to be able to control the speed right here. So up and down, like we did with the other teleprompter. You can back the text off, zoom it in. The nuance here, though, with the Chrome, though, is when you put this up by the camera, you want to make sure that you don't go full screen on your browser when you're using this, because if you do, it's going to hide the teleprompter. You won't be able to physically click on it to get to it. So you want to leave a little bit of a gap. So when you hit record, you can physically tap this, bring it forward, and you're able to use it. You also have different orientations to record. If I click on camera, it's going to open up like a webcam. If I click on tab, it's going to be just a clean cut recording of the page that I'm on. So it won't show any of the tab mess I have at the top. If you click on screen, it's going to get my entire computer screen. And the reason you'd want to do that if you decided to is if you want to bounce around to different tabs. Like you're like, hey, Ruben, I want to show you this website. You can click on another tab and the circle will jump over to the other tab if you want to do that. So I'm going to hit tab on this one for the recording. I'm going to add in my hook here, holding up my phone. So I'm going to click start recording to the right. I'm going to choose my tab. There it is. I'm going to click share. I get a 3, 2, 1 countdown and it would be just like this. Hey, Ruben, what's going on? I wanted to send you this quick video because I noticed a couple things here that I wanted to point out, and let's have a chat about this. So after I did the whole 3 seconds, right? That's going to be my animated GIF. I jumped to full screen. It's not a necessity that you want to do that. If you're comfortable using the Chrome and you want to jump to full when you're making a point, it's kind of cool to do. You can either hover over your webcam with your mouse and double click, which will bring you here, and then double click the screen to go back. Or you can hover over and click this little button here, brings you here. Click here to go back, or you can click on the button down the bottom, which will bring you here. Click it again to go back. It's just really good when you want to make a point about something and then come back to the page. You also can scroll around, move. You can be very free flowing if you'd like to. You also can pause the video. So you don't have to do it all in one shot. Hit pause, stop the recording, click it again, and then you can resume it. And then the annotation over here to the left, you can do arrows, you can do text if you want to do text on screen. You also can put things in numerical order of importance if you're pointing these out. These are important. You can underline, you can draw on the screen, you can use circles, and all of the annotations are going to stay where they're supposed to stay if you'd like to keep going down. And then you can just delete them when you're done. So reaching out on LinkedIn, any website that you want to share, market update in real estate, whatever it is, where you want to be on top of something that's browser based, Chrome extension is nice to be able to use. I'm going to hit the check mark right here. And again, this is going to save it into the Dubb platform. And whenever it saves it, it's going to go to the video edit page like we were at earlier when we saved in the other webcam video that we recorded. So that's always where you're going to land when you save these in here. It'll be right to the video edit page. Now, for Ruben, sending him that video that I just recorded, you want to connect with him first. So he's a first connection. Click message, and then you'll see the little Dubb symbol right here. Click it here. Opens up the Chrome that we were just using. Find your video. There it is. Click insert. Come in here. Highlight here. Change the text if you want to. Click send. And like I said, I must have a little bug here or something because normally you see the preview, right? Oh, there we go. I was just talking about it. There it is. That's what they'll see right there when you end up sending it to them, which is pretty great. Now, the next one we're going to be looking at is another screen recorder, and this is going to be the one right here, the desktop app, where you can do a little bit different stuff in here. It's a little bit different functionality. So I'm going to show you the differences and the similarities between the desktop app and the Chrome. So to get the Dubb desktop app, just Google Dubb desktop app, and then you'll download it from Mac or PC. And then on a Mac, your little D symbol should be up here at the top, and PC, I think it's at the bottom. You can see that it does a number of things here. You also can click View Quick Menu, and it will pop it up in a separate window like right here, and you can choose what you'd like to do. I'm going to click Record Screen so you can compare the two now. So webcam-wise, all the same functionality you just saw with the Chrome. You can do all the same stuff you did before. Now, the annotation tool does all the same annotations, but the difference is with the desktop app, they do not stay sticky. So you got to use them, delete them, and move on, or they will follow you down. The teleprompter is a little different too. Now, the teleprompter is similar that you can move it like the Chrome, but here's a big difference. So when you click in here and you find your script, you'll notice that the first option here says auto track right there. So it's voice recognition. So when you hit record, you're going to go at the pace. The script's going to move when you speak. So it's different than scroll. So it's a pretty cool option. Now, if you don't want to use auto track and you want the scroll speed, just click the button there. It closes it. you'll notice that now I have the scroll speed that I can go up and down, and then I can choose my speed. So it's really a choice of voice recognition at auto track or scrolling with auto scroll. Now, as far as the recording itself, there's a box right down here on the panel here, and it's a little red slash through this box right here. If I was to hit the red record button, that means I would get my entire computer screen when that red slash is there. When I get rid of the red slash by clicking on it, now I have a drop down of choices in terms of the border of what I'm recording. Right now, I'm on 9 by 16, which means I can do this in proper social media format, put it on top of whatever you want. Whatever's inside the blue walls here will be recorded, and I just put myself wherever I want to. You could crunch the browser, you could put it on top of a document, Canvas slide, whatever you want. Because again, it's like a drone that flies on top of everything. So this would be the orientation you can record in. You also can do landscape, so it's got the proper YouTube orientation. You also can do custom, which means you can crop around anything you want to crop around, which means you can get really specific in terms of what you like to show. It's one of my favorite ones to do is the cropping. And now to record, here's a big difference. I'm going to click record. I'm going to get the 3, 2, 1 countdown. And now I am recording. So like before, I can pause and resume. Great. The difference is the check mark. When I select the check mark here, it's not saving it into Dubb like we did before. When I select the check mark here, it's going to show you a preview window and say you just recorded a clip. So the desktop app records in clips, and then we're going to merge all the clips together at the end into one video, and then it gets uploaded into Dubb. Now, the cool thing about clip recording is you can drag and drop videos from your computer and make them part of the story here. So if you have an MP4 file you want to drop in, you can do that. Now, I've recorded here a screen recording clip. How do I keep recording now? So down at the bottom left, there are 3 creative icons that you can click on to continue recording. The first one all the way to the left is record screen video. That's what I did right here. So if I want to do another clip in the same format, now I could have gone to a different tab. I could have clicked on something else. Like if I want to do that, watch, I can get rid of this here. And let's just say I want to talk about this. I just click on something different, right? And then I just take my preview window back up, click the icon all the way to the bottom left, record screen, and it's going to take me right back in this format. But now I'm going to move this thing around because what do I want to focus on now? Well, now I'm just going to focus on this right here, or whatever you want. You can focus on the whole tab if you want to. I'm going to click record, get my 3, 2, 1, and now I'm recording another style of clip in the same style that I did before. Hit the check mark, saves it, and there it is. So now I've got 2 screen recording clips, and I can physically move these in any order that I would like. So it's neat. You don't have to record in order. You can move it around. Now, I also have a webcam option recorder. So he says webcam down at the bottom left. Click that there, and it's going to open up my webcam. I can hit record, and now I just have a different looking clip that could be welcome to this video. It could be thanks for watching. It could be I want to focus on this thing right here. Click the check mark, and there's that clip. And again, I can put it wherever I want. Now, the last option down here to the left is Dubb Narrator. Dubb Narrator gives you the ability to play a pre-recorded video inside of your bubble and place it on top of anything that you want. So if I was in real estate and had a market update I wanted to do, and I don't want to multitask and hit record and be in the bubble live at the same time, I could pre-record what I wanted to say about the market update to the camera, have my teleprompter record it, and then I could take that pre-recorded video, pull up the website with the market update, put myself inside the bubble, and now I'm just going to let the pre-recorded version of me do the talking, and I just have to scroll around and point things out. I could do the same thing for LinkedIn. If the sales pitch was the same for a bunch of different people, all I have to do is pull up their different profiles. I already have the video recorded and just put it on top. So to use narrator, click Dubb Narrator down here, record narrator. This is after you've already recorded the video, right? So let's pretend that this is my pre-recorded video right here that I did, and then you just choose the shape, put it wherever you want, hit record, and now the pre-recorded version of me is going to do the talking. I didn't have my sound out when I did this, but you can pause and resume, hit the check mark, and there you go. Now, when you're ready to combine all of these clips into that one video, click the edit button to the bottom right. It's going to merge the clips together. And at this point, you even have a little editor right here inside the Dubb app before you even save it into Dubb. The editor is similar to the editor you saw inside the platform. So you technically can do a little edit right here. You can download the MP4 and you can upload it right into the Dubb platform. Now, the last kind of recording that we're going to look at is the mobile app. The mobile app is very similar to the desktop app because The mobile app records in clips just like the desktop app. So whether you're out and about or whether you're just, sitting at your desk and you want to be able to use, the mobile app, it's got great cameras. You can record in portrait, landscape, whatever you'd like. And to record, you're going to click the blue camera icon that sits right there at the bottom. So in your home area of the mobile app, you go here. When you're first using the app, it will be defaulted for 1 minute. Slide it over to 10, or that's what I usually do, so I'm not cut off. You can't go beyond 10. Tap the circle at the bottom, and now you are recording. You can see the timer here and the timer here. You can pause this recording and resume it right here. I'm going to tap the circle, and there is the clip that I've just recorded. So just like the desktop app, it's a clip recorder. And this has been automatically downloaded to my phone, so I have it in my photo video area if I need it. I'm going to tap the circle again. Now I'm recording again. I'm going to tap it again, and there is the second clip. And I can physically move these. I can take my finger, hold one for a second, and slide it. I also can tap a clip individually because when I do, I can delete, download, trim, and if I select edit, this is where I can add music. We have a whole library of royalty-free music. I can add text on the screen by clicking the text icon like I showed in the beginning. You can do the hook, put it anywhere where you'd like. You also can do a voiceover right here, or you can do a voiceover at the end. You can speed up the action of the clip, and you can add in burned in subtitles here, or you can do it at the end. Now, these icons right over here, what do they do? Just click the tooltip at the top, click it once, and it will tell you right here their functions, and then just tap it again to turn it off. This right here, the countdown timer, you have a choice of 3 or 10. I always go 3 seconds. If you want to stabilize your video, like if you're doing a walk and talk and it's too herky-jerky, select this button right here, select low, medium, or high, and it'll basically take it from this to more like that, just smoother. If you want to use a teleprompter, this little button right here. And then same thing as before, you can look for a script by title, you can type it in, or you can just scroll and look for the one that you want to do. Here is the scroll speed between 1 and 10. Hit the play button, see if you like that speed. You can click the edit button right here, the pencil icon, make any changes. Now, from an eyeline perspective, if your eyes are not staying at the top and you're searching for the words, either increase the speed or slide everything up with the guardrails. So your eyes stay at the top here and they don't look down here where there's no words. So it'll keep it up there. And if you go landscape, it will adjust over towards the camera. Now, if you have an iPhone, you do have the option for auto track. So if you select the gear icon here and select auto track and hit record, this is voice recognition. Cold calls are dead. Cute, real cute. But so is ignoring your CRM reminders. So see how it went at my speed. So if you have an iPhone, you have that as an option. If not, it would be auto scroll. To close the teleprompter, tap the X and it will close. Now, if you ever want to add a video that you recorded outside of the Dubb mobile app on your phone and you want to add it in here, just select the folder icon. It'll bring you to your photo video area. Select the one you want. It says, do you want to add clips? Yes. And then you can move it around. If you want to record your screen, this little button right here. If you want to use filters, this button. So when you select this one here, you can do black and white, you can do skin smoothing, and different kind of color gradations, whatever you'd like, right in here. This one right here is picture in picture. This is the one I was showing in the beginning. So this is where it's going to, oops, I hit the wrong one. Hold on. This one right here. So it's going to show what's in front of you. So when you hit record, you can physically move yourself around. You can make yourself bigger, smaller. You can zoom into the background, back up. So a lot of cool options with picture in picture. The last one down here is virtual background. So when you're out and about, take some screenshots of stuff, put it behind you, and then click it here, and it puts it right here. Select it from your video library and your photo library, and you can put it right behind you, just like that. And when you're ready to merge all these clips into one video, select the button to the top right. That's going to merge all of our clips together. And then once it's merged, you're going to automatically have a copy on your phone that's downloaded. And then you can upload this video into Dubb right here with the blue upload button. Now, also from the mobile app in here in the home area, you can send videos. So here's the video library here. Let's just grab this video. There's a blue button right in the middle, share video. You can either click copy for email, says it's copy to clipboard, then paste it. Or you can click the block icon to the top right of the video, on the top of the video, the little block, same thing. You can also click copy for SMS, does the same thing, or the airplane icon to the top right, and then you just paste it into your sending. You also have an AI writer available inside of Dubb. So down here at the bottom, there's a little brain icon down next to the camera blue icon in the middle. Click that there. and you can use the AI writer. Now, you also have use of an AI writer inside of the Dubb platform as well. So when you're inside the Dubb dashboard, you can come right in here, go to the dashboard, and there's auto. Remember, we mentioned this at the beginning. This is your AI guide in here. You can ask it anything about Dubb. You can ask it strategy questions as well. But if you want to say, hey, listen, I want to write a script for an email or a video script or whatever you want to write it for, maybe it's a social post, come over here to the right first. Click on this little icon right here. When you click this here, notice it says basic and sales. It says create profile. This is where when we talked about before for the landing pages, the preset landing pages, how you want a preset landing page for different parts of your audience. This is where you would do this here. Same thing. So if I was in recruiting and I worked with employers and candidates, I would create an employer profile and a candidate profile. So when you're creating these, all you're doing is just answering questions in here so the AI can learn about this part of your audience. You can choose a preferred tone of communication because maybe it's different for candidates and employers. And then you could also select the have method writing structure, which is always opening with a hook, addressing the needs, providing the value, and extending a compelling call to action. You don't have to have this as a structure, but if you'd like to, you can select it and then click save. So all you have to do is come in here and say, okay, who am I going to write this for? Is this email for my employers or my candidates? Choose the right one you want. Just select it, see all the check marks there, and then just say, hey, please write me. I can put in here like this. Please write. Hold on. Please write. And then just select enter, hit that there. And then it's going to write the script for you. And then when it does, and it's giving you the script, as it opens up here, see what it says, would you like me to save this right here to your script to your Dubb account? So you say yes, and then it's going to save it right over here under assets inside of scripts, and you can use it for a teleprompter. Now, from a training perspective, inside of Dubb, down over here to the right, you can click right over here into training. And this second little link right here, this is for our Dubb Academy library, which has a bunch of videos in here about Dubb and how to use Dubb. This is on what we call a showcase page, which is great. You can have a bunch of your videos on here. You can share this link with somebody. It's pretty neat. We also have over here to the left CRM options within Dubb. So if you have like a Salesforce or a Go High Level or a Follow Up Boss or any kind of CRM that you really love and you're using it for a while and you want to keep it, you just want to add video to your workflows, just add video in and you can keep the CRM that you like and then you use. Now, if you don't have a CRM, you absolutely can upload your contacts with a CSV file. You can do tasks, deals, tags. You can do campaigns within Dubb, email and SMS bulk sending, and you also can do automation, which is part of our Pro Plus plan. So you can either stay with CRM stuff that you use, or you can use Dubb. It's totally up to you. And then referrals, right over here, if you click referrals to the left and click apply now, it's going to create a referral link that you can share that again is a 30% recurring commission on anyone that subscribes to Dubb. And we're really supportive of our partners. So, if you want support on that, like if you're doing like a Tech Tuesdays or something like that, just let myself or Darius know, and we can always come in and present for you. And then, your referral link is right there. So it works out really, 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 really well. Okay, so let me pop over here. Let me see if we got any questions in here. Let's see. Okay. Is that preset or can we customize those? Yes, you can customize the presets. Absolutely. So that's part of, if you're just going on a paid plan with Dubb, you have an optimization setup. They'll help you with that. But yes, the customizing of the different presets should be for different parts of your audience. David, what AI is that using for the AI assistant? David, go ahead. What do you mean by what AI? Like what open AI? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you're using chat or what you're using, because
It's
yeah,
chat.
I was just curious.
I think it's chat. I believe it's chat. I think whatever the open source AI is that they're using that. Um, and you can also set up these, David. So if you do these, here it says assets here and sales assistants. You can set up different sales assistants for the different preset landing pages. So they're just educated on that one thing if you want to do that. You
Oh,
also
gotcha.
can click this little button. So if you click it here, it opens up like a chat GPT. It's like an external link. So if you know like the client, you're kind of chatting, what you can do is you can send them something that looks like this.
So can I build that LLM? That one you
I
say
don't,
click on it?
I'll have to ask. I'm not too sure.
How do I get the
The
data?
education. Yeah, you can go in here. Let me show you this. So you go in here, assets, sales assistants. I'm going to click the edit button here. Let's go here. Where is it? These are the resource links you want to add for the education. So whatever, website links you have, we have the different ones for Dubb. So you can load these in here. It'll learn what's in text on the pages. And then you can create the FAQs. You can do up to 20 of these. And then just select the three that will show. We have these three selected here. And then you can upload a PDF right here with information. So you can do one or the other or both. And then
Can I put websites in there?
yeah, you can put them right up in here. Well, when you're educating here, you can have on the AI, you mean like a link to the website? You don't want a
Yeah.
link?
What I'm saying is if typically speaking, if I'm building a knowledge base or an agent,
Yeah,
right, I'm going to give it various types of information. Like I might say, yeah, I want all the content from this website.
sure. Well, I mean, I know that when you put the links in here, it's going to learn what's in text on the individual pages. So you'd have to click
Okay.
on the individual ones. It couldn't be like dub.com and it learns everything. It's not going to do that. Yeah. That makes sense? Yeah.
Yes,
And
but
then, yeah, go
AI
ahead.
can absolutely do that.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Well, I guess you'd have to ask Ruben and Darius on that one. They're the creators of that. But I don't know. As far as right now that I know, we have to put in individual pages. So we couldn't just put in dub.com. See how it's right here? But we also have support. We have features, right? So yeah, unless it's been upgraded, I'll have to ask. Anything else, David? Anything else on your mind there on that one?
No, I mean I'm still going to go through the training to set it up, and it mostly is just I can see that you have a lot of various ways, which is sometimes a cool thing. Sometimes it makes it a little more complex, but I'm just hoping that it's pretty straightforward and that we can start sharing videos on mostly on LinkedIn and then in email as well.
I think it's just deciding on the style.
Yeah.
Because once you decide the style, then it's just learning that tech. If it's just holding up the phone doing that, if you're in a bubble showing something, I mean, those are two, distinct styles. And then it's just about delivery, Well, the hook, obviously the hook too. So
Yep.
yeah, cool, Dave. Well, thanks for coming in. Enjoy the setup call. You got it later with what Eileen or Rena, probably, I think.
Something like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Well, let us know and then come back in. Cool.
All right. I
Good.
think it's with Eileen.
Sweet. Yeah, that's awesome. She's awesome. So you'll be good to go.
Where are you
Cool.
located?
LA. So Ruben and
Nice.
I are in the same town of Santa Clarita, which is pretty funny.
I'm in Carlsbad.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah, down towards San Diego. Yeah, nice. It's pretty down there.
Yep.
Cool. Well, good to meet you, David.
You too. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. And then Jai, I saw your hand was up, my friend. Hey, Jai, what's happening? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Rob. Hey, just a real quick question for you, man. On the this is my video coach and all.
Hmm.
The on you guys' dub support,
Hmm.
could that be considered like a blog?
Hmm.
Or can I use that as a blog? Because like as you know, I have my help center now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's like I'm making articles, but then I'm like, I want to kind of make these as blogs.
Hmm.
Because Ruben mentioned about that we had blog, and I was like, well, that's a good idea, blogging.
I know
So
that.
then I started doing the help center. I make articles, so when people don't have to ask me some questions, I
Yeah.
just, and now it's just an article comes up,
Yep. Yeah. Well, I
But I
mean,
mean, because it has a link,
yeah.
could that be used as a blog?
Yeah, no, you can. I mean, we have Caleb on our team. He's been doing that for a while. He does if we have something that makes sense like SEO wise, he'll
Yeah.
create the blog. But I know there's a certain you should probably just chat GPT it or whatever, the details on it, because I know that with blogging there is a certain science to it, as far as the weight of some words and stuff. Like, because I think when you have a blog, if you have a topic, like if you have a video with it, within the video, I think you need to mention the title of the video like three or four times. So there are some little rules there. So I would just chat GPT, what are the most recent rules for blogging? And then
Okay.
it'll give you that. It'll give you some tools too. We use like two or three of them, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the reason why I mentioned it, I was like, well, because wait, because like I said, I have Zoho, I can pretty much do everything. Then I have Dub now that can hold my videos that can go into my help center.
Yeah.
And then if I can just get Ruben, I think Ruben's still working on my the little button, so I can
Oh,
upload my video podcast, my not video the podcast.
yep.
So and then once and I think once I have that done, then I think now I think I'm caught up. Let's say come up with some other thing.
Yeah.
Uh, I'll be caught up.
Nice.
So
That's perfect. Yeah, the blog would be good. It's just it's a nice tool to have just for I know that Darius is big on it with SEO stuff and everything that we do. So it's usually a video connected to the articles and it's a nice little combo.
well, I have seen a lot of traction with those little because I've already started it. So when I put it up, man, I make this a blog, and then I just throw it on X and what that thing is, Facebook.
Yeah, yeah,
And I mean, people actually going to it, and yeah, of course they always ask for information so they can
yeah.
see the rest of the stuff that's in there too.
Well, a lot of
So
people like to do the self-serve stuff, a lot of
yeah,
it, so it makes it easier. Yeah.
it really does, especially for agents. Agents love it. They're like, cool, because now they actually get it. I was like, oh, okay, now I have to explain it to them over and over and over again.
See, it's an advantage for you. You don't have
You
to do
know,
it. Exactly.
and I noticed that you didn't go over the other piece for either. 'Cause I wanted you to do that with the new video,
Which one?
the new video, the new AI videos.
Oh, yeah, because I know Ruben's still working on it. I don't know how
Oh,
much.
he's done.
Is he? I gotta talk to him. I don't know if he's done.
Oh,
Like, yeah, I get when I meet with him today, we'll go over it because I want to make sure.
I was waiting for you to do something crazy, like
Yeah, you've checked it out, but I want to chat with him first before we go over some stuff because we go pretty heavy on the details on that.
I just don't know how your mind thinks come up with these, like doing videos in your boxers and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like,
We need a little more updated on that. Like, I got to chat with him first. So,
yeah.
yeah. Cool, man. Awesome, Jai. Let's see. Carl, I saw your hand was up. Go ahead, my friend. How are you, Carl?
How are you today?
Good. What's happening?
So the question I have very quickly,
Yeah.
so you can take any, let's say if you went to a real estate website and you saw the picture of the house, you can copy that picture and use it in like a 3 second where you put your bubble on top of it
Yeah.
and say, okay, you got the picture of the house because you took it right off off the MLS, and now you got your picture on. So in other words, you would copy and paste it and make it for behind you for your 3 second video.
Yeah, you can do one of two things. So you can either do this. Let me share my screen. I'll show you. You can do this. Here we go. Let me share. You can either do this. Can you see my screen, Carl?
Yep.
So you can either use the webcam and just take a screenshot of the property or the website, right, that has the properties on it, and you can put it behind you when you're recording on the webcam, or you could pull up, let's just say, let me go here. Let's see. Let's just pretend this is let's go properties, right? Let's say it was one in here. Just pretend it's this one, right? Click
Okay.
on this one here, right? Then what you could do is you could go and you choose any photo you want or description, right? Click the
Okay.
Chrome, and then you put yourself on the screen like this. Here we go. You know what I mean? And then you can record something like this. So it's either bubble on the website where you're walking someone through something, or you can
Mhm.
take a screenshot of it and put it behind you on the webcam. So
And then you can just forward it or email it to whoever you want it to.
yes, right, exactly. Yep. And it's just about how do you visually want it to look? Do you know what I mean? Screen recordings are cool because you can like have all the details here and stuff, and you can highlight them with annotations, and point it out. So
Yeah,
kind
but if you,
of.
if you just wanted the picture, you could do exactly that. Just screenshot the picture.
Yeah, well, the whole idea is when you record that video, it's a 3 second repeating. So whatever
Right.
image you want behind you, whatever you're doing, then yeah, just choose.
Right.
Yep, yep.
Because I see you have the wording down there. So, in other words, how would you just cut the picture out?
Well, you just what you do is you screenshot it, and then all you would do is with the one I just showed you, because remember you're sending a video, not a photo. You know what I mean? You're sending a video of something, so it's
Right.
an animated preview. So when you have this, I'll show you this right here. So if you're inside Dubb, let me share my screen. Okay. So when you're inside here, see the little red camera icon right up here, this little recorder. So when you
Okay.
open it up, right? When you open it up, see how the virtual background's behind me, right?
Right.
If I get rid of that, I'm going to uncheck it. So I'm just here normally, right?
Okay.
So
Right.
I would take a screenshot of, say it was this property over here, whatever it is, whatever I want, like we talked about. This thing, you took a screenshot of this, right? So then all you would do is just go like this. Here, I'll show you. Watch. Here, let me click on this. Let's do this. I'm going to screenshot it. Then I go back in here, go below, click virtual background. Let me back this up. Go to your photos. See what it says upload, right?
I can see it just a little bit. I'm on a cell phone. Go ahead.
Oh, got it. Okay. So yeah, you'd upload, for some reason it's not letting me do this. Anyway, you'd upload the image into here. It creates a little library for you, and you just choose the image that you want, that you uploaded. And once you choose it, it puts it behind you. So when you hit record, right? And you're sending this video to someone, you're like, hey, you're recording your video. Hey, listen, I want to send you this property right here, blah, 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 blah. Click the check mark, save it. And now when you send someone this video, they're going to see the 3 second preview of you. See the property behind me? See?
Right.
So when you send it to them, they will see this and it'll be animated. It'll show the first 3 seconds repeating. And then
Hmm.
click on it, they go to the landing page and they can do whatever they want.
Okay. And if you wanted to hold the little thing in your hand with the address or type the address in, you could. So
Mhm.
that would be on the screen too for the 3 seconds.
Yes, because you'd be physically holding the phone with the typed in hook and message right there. Yep.
Mhm. Or you could have it on the top, above you or below you when you type on the
Yeah,
screen.
whenever you want to. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Okay. I think you've answered my question. Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome, Carl. Well,
Mhm.
everyone, thank you so much for coming in today. So we're a little bit past the top of the hour. Look for this training on YouTube support. It'll be on there to watch back, and look forward to seeing everyone tomorrow to be back in on this holiday weird week between the holidays and the new year. It's always kind of an interesting time. All right.
How do you find it on? Okay.
Oh, go ahead, Carl. What'd you say?
How do you find it on YouTube support? I don't
Just go to
understand that.
YouTube and put in Dubb support, Dubb support, Dubb
Okay.
support. If you go on YouTube. Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Cool. Bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.